everybody, hope you are all well. So as you can see by the title, this is a collaboration with Sophie Bespoke Nails, and these are the nails that she done. They are absolutely stunning. Sophie, you've done such a really good job. The theme that we came up with was Mermaid, so obviously we've both done our interpretation on these. So these are the ones that I've went for. So the ring finger, the colour that I'm using is from Neo Nails. I've had this colour for years and years, and I can't for the life of us think what it is called, but it's just a silver and like a aquary blue glitter mix. So on the ring finger, I've got a lot of pigments powders, and I always just use them with gels. So I was thinking the other day if I could mix them with clear acrylic, and I done it and this worked. So I was really happy. As I say, it's just like an aqua type colour. So I'm doing like an ombre effect. I'm still learning with ombre, especially with bold colours like this, which is harder. So the orange colour that I'm going in with is from Neo Nails, and it's called Metallic Orange. So as I say, I'm trying to just keep the balls of acrylic, wet, so I can kind of merge them two colours together. But I was happy with the outcome of them. The middle finger, I'm doing all in this metallic orange. As I say, my lighting's a little bit poo because I'm doing them in like evening, but I have just bought an LED light, so I'm hoping that it will get better. So what I'm doing, I'm just putting a bit clear acrylic on, and then I'm picking up this absolutely gorgeous glitter by Smiley 6062 on eBay, and it's called Rose Petal. And it is just really pretty, and it reminds us of mermaids and under the sea and stuff like that. So the index finger, I'm just going in with this pigment type colour powder, and on the free edge I'm going in with a glitter from eBay, and the seller's called Diamond Glitters, and it's called Holographic Turquoise Multi-Mix. So I will leave all links in the description box, of where I purchased these. So I'm just doing the ombre type effect again on the thumb. So once I feel like I've perfected that a little bit, then I'm going to just on the wet layer, in between obviously the two colours, I'm just going to go in with that rose petal mix, and just pop a bit of that on. As I say, it's got it's like cracked mylar, but like a little bit chunkier. It's gorgeous. So once obviously all is dry, I'm going to go in and fully encapsulate all of them nails. As usual, I'm using my totally clear NSI powder and also their liquid, and I'm still loving my Alpha number 10 brush. So I'm just covering all of them nails, making sure I have a good coating on them, but not too bulky. You don't want your nails too thick, but you need enough for a good strength. Make sure you have a good apex, and try and keep your work as neat as possible, guys. It really does mean a lot, and it takes down your filing time, a hell of a lot. So as I say, especially when you're covering glitter, make sure that you have a good coating on that, because once you start filing, you don't want to start filing into that and then losing obviously the shine on them. So as I say, once obviously they're all done and it's dried, which it doesn't take that long, then I'm going to go in and do my usual filing. Do your side walls. These are like a coffin shape, so keep that straight bit on the end, and then I go in with my e-file, and then buff everything off. So I see I got this stamping plate the other day from Born Pretty, and it kind of reminded us of like little shells. So I'm just going in with some stamping polish, and this was the first time that I used this plate, and yeah, it worked fine. Only problem is they're not very big patterns, so you can see here when I'm doing quite a long nail, it doesn't cover the whole nail. So bear that in mind, you know, when you're trying to like join up a pattern. You're never ever going to get it perfect, but luckily with these stamp pads that are see-through and you can look down the barrel of it, it does help a hell of a lot, because you can see where you're placing it. So as I say, I joined the pattern up as best that I could. So I'd done that on both of her, I think it was her ring finger, or was it her middle finger? I can't remember. And this dries really, really quick. So as I say, I'm just showing you, you just put the polish on the plate, scrape it away with a scraper, or you can use a credit card, something, you know, like that. And then just pick up, obviously, the pattern, and it really is easy. I think they've made it so easy, like nowadays, the stamp pads are all quite good. So obviously once that's done, I'm going to go in with some polish and not polish, I'm just going to go in with some stones and some pearls, and I found these little stars. I didn't have anything like mermaidy, you know, like I seen like Sophie, she had these beautiful little shells and stuff, and I was like, oh, I need to buy some. So when I found some little stars, I was like, oh, I'll have to use them. So as I say, just with some nail glue, I'm just popping them all onto the nails. So I've done this on the little finger, and I also done it on the index finger. So once all obviously is dry, I'm going to go in and gel top coat all of them. I am going over all of the gems and pearls and that, because pearls can tarnish really easily. Don't worry about this. Once obviously, you know, you've removed the tacky layer, you just go in with a bit nail polish remover and that gel polish comes off, no bother. So I really hope that you enjoyed this video. Please go and check out Sophie Bespoke Nails. I am so honoured that obviously she said that she would do this with us, because Sophie, I've been watching Sophie for years and she is amazing, you know, and she's got lots of subscribers, you know, and that's the reason why, because she's just so fab. So please pop over to her channel and have a look at the nails that she came up with. So yeah guys, I've left some pictures at the end. I hope that you enjoyed it, and thanks for all your support, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.